Hey folks, and welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I am popping some pet buffs right now for battle, and this is because I'm about to record a playthrough of Eternity's Reach. I've done a guide on it before, 125,000 of you folks have watched it, but I frequently get the question, is this still a viable strategy? And here I am 250 days plus into my server age, and I'm here to tell you that yes, in fact, it still is. So I'm going to play through it today, show you some of the tweaks that we might need to make if you're playing in an older server where people are also using this strategy, and provide commentary as I'm going through it live. But before we dive in, a special thanks to my Sloth Squad members for their continued support of this channel and creating content like this, as well as all the great guides that you love and enjoy. Check out the links below in the description to see how to join, or if you already invest in this game and want to invest smarter while supporting the channel, there's a link you can use there to use the creator code SLOTH. Alright, let's get started by surveying the area around and seeing what would be the right Cazares to attack first. Well, it looks like we already got someone here who plopped next to me, and it's a True Gold 5 player, True Gold 3 there, but we do have a few of these Cazares. Oh, here comes another one, True Gold 4. This is going to be tough for me as a 3. I think I can grab a few of these, and I'm particularly close to some of these level 2 Cazares, which will give more experience at the beginning and help me grow a little bit faster. Just a reminder, I'm going to be doing the Cazares to get copper, as well as cycling troops on the veins, and hoping to speed up, of course, when we have the fractured veins. But given I got a few folks around me and more still joining, I am just surveying around a little bit to see if there are other areas I might want to teleport to at the start. This one actually might not be so bad. It doesn't really seem like there's that many people here, so I'll have to remember that. Yeah, it's actually a good amount of open space here. I'm surprised no one spawned in this area. Yeah, somewhere in here could be very good. But the thing is, I gotta look for another couple ones as well, because other people might be looking right now and see this, and they would teleport as well. So my plan is to grab the Cazares near me, especially the level 2 Cazares, which will give more experience and help me get my skills up faster. And then if I'm getting crowded out, teleport to an area like this, where there's a ton of these that you can just scoop up. Let me just resurvey my area again and make sure no one new has come by. And I'm probably going to take some of these top ones. I gotta be mindful of which Cazares I take first, so what I want to do is grab some of the Cazares near my opponents, but not too close, so that way my guys are already starting to march before they do it. I'll want to target those first instead of the ones immediately near me, so I can start already cutting down some of the march time. Like this level 2 one that's equidistant between us, I should start with him. See what other ones we got here. Try and jump to them quick, so I can crowd out the other players. See who's going for what. This one is left open, that's surprising. I already get the copper skill going, so I can start getting copper. I think the guy immediately to my north actually teleported out. This is good, that leaves more for me. Now we'll get the march speed so we can get there even quicker. Oh, there's a whole bunch more. I think a few of these guys all just disappeared. Did they all go? Oh my goodness, they all saw the same spot and teleported to it. Oh my. So they've left me completely unattended here. This is great, I'll just clean up. Can I beat that guy? Probably not. I'm 25 kilometers away. Now, 11 seconds, I won't beat that. This one's open though. Alright, so now we get the skill to get copper from our copper veins when we arrive. I'm going to use that to start attacking some of these veins near me. And then I'll pick up the copper that spills out of them when I first take over them. We're off to a 9th place start, not too bad. Getting some good tempo here. And we'll start scooping up the copper. Now I know I have some extra marches I could send out and attack other veins, but I want to regulate the amount of these chests that spawn around it, so since I can only grab one at a time. Oh yeah, yikes, otherwise you'll end up like this, where they're just all over the place and anyone can come in and swipe them. And in fact, I may actually send my thing over there to swipe a few if I get a moment. But I'll actually start bringing people over to this vein because now it's time probably to get my 60-second cycle in. Great, we'll start looting that. Now I do need to be careful not to tunnel vision too much here on these particular mines. Keep an eye out on what's going on overall, and keep an eye out especially for when the Caesares start to appear again. I'll want to send some out immediately to get those. So that guy's going there, I'll get the other chest. Oh, come on, man, you could have got those. They're all closer. Well, I'm going to take one of those then. That one's mine. Cycle these guys again. And the Caesares are back out. Ooh, a whole bunch of them. This is exactly why I was saving up a few of these marches. Oh, someone's teleporting in there. Never mind. Give up on those. They'll take them. Go back to where I am. Ooh, another one right next to me. Perfect. And I need to increase my gathering speed with the next skill and get more Caesares. Keep grabbing loot. Tons of them. I do need to cycle another march back in so I can get my 5,000 point refresh. And we got the last skill already. Man, we're actually off to a pretty good start as far as the experience goes. We got so many Caesares here. This is way more than I usually get this early, actually. I was coming into this video prepared to tell you about how, if you don't have enough Caesares, some of the things that we can do, but my gosh, they're all over here, and I'm not going to give up that opportunity. And for folks who may not have watched the first guide, I highly recommend it. But just to be clear, the reason I'm attacking all these Caesares is because I'm getting an extra 1,500 copper per Caesare. I'm not even doing it for the experience anymore. So at this point, the level 1 and 2 are basically the same to me. And then the same thing with the veins. The ability that I have allows you to get 5,000 copper when you attack a vein, but it's only when it immediately goes in, and that's a far better rate than mining it. I was fully expecting to have to do a mix of some traditional mining on certain veins and a bunch of Caesares with a smaller set of marches, but they're just so plentiful right here. And somehow I've dropped down to 12th a little bit. But I'm not too worried, it's pretty close, pretty early. I do need to accelerate my pace a little bit. Should get that loot. And reset my cycle there. The more loot I can grab, I don't know if anyone's paying attention to that one. There's about 106 people here so far, so being at 12th at this stage isn't that bad. Alright, the fractured veins are coming soon. I will gather quickly because that's 60 seconds. I should be able to get one more in. But I gotta be mindful of the Caesares that I'm hacking because I want them to be back in time when the fractured vein spawns so that I have those marches available to take, because those will go super quick. So it's a pretty high bar right now. If any Caesares are too far away, probably shouldn't grab them. It's a 12-second walk. I can get a guy there and back in time. Now this Caesare that's super close, 9 seconds away, I can get him no problem. He'll be back before the fractured veins. This one, 24. Let's do it. Another close one. Oh, man. Okay, no more. I'm going to trigger my ability, so that way when they attack the fractured veins, they'll mine faster, and I can get them back to go for even more. Now, I'm not doing the one immediately next to me. I'm doing some of these further away ones, because I want to make sure that I am blocking out other people, and I can always send one next to me pretty quickly when they come back. Ah, and there's more Cesares here. You just don't have enough marches. And tons of unoccupied veins. Oh my goodness. Did everyone just leave me? Where is everyone? We got 109 people in the map. How is no one here going after these copper veins? Oh my goodness. Well, I'll start doing the ones near me because we're going to get the next wave pretty soon. Yeah, there's that level 4 guy. He's taking them. Man, I'm having a field day here. All right, we'll have some more pop up. And again, I'll do some of the ones not immediately next to me, but slightly further away. Oh my gosh, there's a whole bunch of them down here. You know, I almost wonder if it's worth teleporting here and just getting all of them, but I have too many gathering already, or that are en route. I mean, I think I just gotta let it play. Oh man, each second is going by so slow right now. Where am I? Third. Wow. All right, these fractured veins are definitely helping out. Oh my goodness. I need to just keep grabbing up what I can. I hope no one else sees these and teleports in. I just saw a flash off screen. There's a whole bunch down here. Gosh, but I can't teleport because I have so many that are already out in the middle of gathering. All right, I'll get these ones close to me, and then hopefully they're back quick enough so that I can actually send some down south where there's a whole bunch open. Oh, I just don't have enough marches, even at 6 of them. On. There we go. Get another one out. Yeah, this is absurdly lucky. I can't believe no one else has seen this. I mean, normally there's someone teleporting around looking. I was figuring I was going to have to do that in this video. And there's just so many of them here. They're disappearing before I can even send them. Oh, there's some more. And again, all the Cesares are just sitting there too. So even when these are done, I'll have to go and scramble to get some Cesares. We do have some other players who've come in a bit more. But fortunately, I had so many en route, I think they just kind of left it alone a little bit. But I'm just going to keep grabbing what I can. Whatever they'll give me, I'll take. All right, let's get some more out. Oh, come on. That one's already got someone coming. No, 18 seconds, I won't get there in time. Not with a True Gold 4, I'm not going to attack them. I think that might be it for the rest of the veins. Oh, I can grab some loot. Grab it. Oh, there's another one. Okay, but now I get extra marches. It's Cesare's time. Yeah, this other one's super close. Someone's attacking me. Ah, it's that level 4 guy. Oh well, I'll get enough. Fine. I get a partial amount. Oh, someone's going for that one next to me. Nope, not on my watch. Get some of these other ones now. Yeah, we're up to third, and it's pretty close, actually. I saw I was only 5,000 behind second. But we're actually in pretty good shape right now. So normally what would happen is I'd have way more competition for the fractured veins, and I'd have to exhaust the ones in the area, and usually somewhere there's some pocket that's open and you can just teleport over and maybe grab a few at the end of it. But my gosh, I've never seen so many of them open here all around me. That was extremely lucky. All right. Get some more Cesares. All of a sudden it's gone from feast to famine. Can only find enough for a couple marches. All right. I'll keep grabbing loot as I see it. And probably time to grab a vein. I think it's been 60 seconds. We'll make sure that's good. Where am I? Still in third. All right, good. I'm not falling too far behind. I always get nervous if I don't have all of my marches out. I always feel like everyone else is getting ahead of me. Grab some more loot. Cycle before I forget. I can attack this one too. It'll get the more loot crates to a spawn. Another Cesaris. Yeah, there's still more there. There's a bunch of these all around me I could be grabbing from, but I only got the one cart to get the loot crates. But I want to start with this one near me. Oh, because he's going to go for it like that. I'll at least be able to get this other one. And let's cycle before I forget. Someone else just attacked. 18 seconds, no chance. I won't beat that. They're going for those loot crates. Nope, can't get that. So they all got eaten up. Well, here's a Cesaris. All right, I think we're starting to see another wave of them spawning. Yep, here we go. Good, so it's actually good I have all my guys back so I can jump on these. Get the loot crates out. It's always tough in those moments where you only have one or two things for the marches to send out and do. On the one hand, you kind of want to park the extra marches on veins, but then all of a sudden all these Cesares spawn and you got to be ready to go with them. So you don't want to be too overextended. Another Cesaris. There's so many of them. I gotta get my guys back. That one near me. Call back from the mine so I can cycle again. Oh, but there's so many Cesares, and I think I still got a few seconds before I have to get back to the mine. So let me do that. Okay, now I should send one to a mine. More of these Cesares. I just want to keep them all cleaned up because I don't want a bunch of guys to jump back here and then have it be crowded again for the next fractured vein spawn. That's actually a bigger concern that I have. Yeah, see, exactly like that. Like I just teleported in and grabbed it. All right, can't go for those. We got 60 seconds until the next fractured veins. I don't want to overextend. Yeah, it's probably better to just keep all my guys if I don't see any Cesares super close. Is that space open? Nope. Still pretty crowded there. I was thinking I could teleport if I need to, but I'm gonna see what spawns here. right, here they come. So again, I'm going to grab the fractured veins that are somewhat near my opponents and send out my stronger marches to them first. And then keep the ones that are closer to me for my extra marches when they're back. Right, we do have some more of these to the south that it does not seem like anyone's going for yet. That's good. I can grab some of those. And then all the Caesares spawn again. Oh gosh. Man, it's feast or famine in this match. Who's attacking me? Alright, let's see what happens with it. I can't worry about it now. Too many others to go grab. I think he left anyway, before the battle. Whole bunch coming. Get him. I'll get this one that's close to me. The more I think about it, these ones further to the south, I might not have time to get all of these because I'm planning on making a play for the castle when it opens, and after the third wave, I got 60 seconds and I gotta be there sending a march. Come on, come on. Ah, someone else is going for it. And they're bigger than me. Nope. Let me find a new one. Actually, you know what? I got these Caesares right here. These are really quick, easy money while I wait for the next to spawn. Yeah, and they're grabbing the ones on the bottom. Okay. Yeah, so I have 60 seconds to be at the castle. So I need to just get the ones close to me. Hopefully I can get as much copper as possible out of them, then I gotta teleport. Yeah, we're in third place still. Great. You know, I can send maybe one to gather here. 30 seconds. Yeah, okay, should be enough. These other ones that are returning, I won't have time to get them down here. I'm just going to send them to Caesare. They don't need to camp, they just need to hit them. These extra marches. And now I got to go find my placement. Castle. Let me just snuggle up in here. Yep, that's a valid teleport spot. Okay. And wait as close as I can. Make sure I get as much gathering. And do it. Confirm. And let's attack this bad boy. Occupy. Now I'm going to use some speed ups. I know that's controversial. I'll explain why in a second. Oh, Garrison. Got it. Someone looked like someone beat me to it, but it was Garrison. Let me just find a place to teleport to. Any more fractured veins? Oh my goodness. Here's a bunch. Yep, I'm going. Let's just start gathering all of these. I got a Caesare right next to me too. Bunch of Caesares. Are there any more? I won't be able to get that one in time. No, I don't see any more. All right, it's going to be Caesares then. Get the one next to me. Gosh, I can't click today. Fourth, not bad. And I got some castle occupation time in there, so that'll help at the end. So let me just explain a little bit about what I did with the castle. Was there a vein there? Did I miss that? Oh my. Yeah, too late. I can't attack him. Well, I'll keep getting Cesares. So let me explain a little bit about what I did with the castle. Basically, yes, I did use those 50% speed ups to make sure I would get there in time. I only used 2 of them. I actually think it's a good return on investment. I had a few of them stockpiled because you get them from Mystery Shop or from Fortress and Sanctuary occupation rewards. But even if you had to use gems, I think it's still a good return because if you think about it, you're basically converting gems into charm designs at a pretty good rate. Even if it's just a couple thousand, you get an extra 10 or 15 charm designs because of it due to tagging the castle. It's well worth it. All right, I think this person over here, I think some of these people over here don't know to be attacking the Cesares. They're just leaving them, or their marches are all out and they're extended. So I'm gonna just keep grabbing what I can. And I do need to keep my cycling going. I mean, it's an amazing spot. And oh, more for the loot. He went for that one. Let me grab this. Man, I got really lucky with the spot again because I just keep seeing a bunch of Cesares around here. I'm really lucky with the spot. I mean, I've got all my marches full, and I don't need them just camping on the veins. And this is with 118 people, so like, you look out, they are there, but I did happen to get pretty lucky on this one. They just left me completely unattended. I was able to, oh my gosh, we're in first. Okay. Don't panic, Sloth. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep executing. We got 3 minutes left. I'm finding it's getting harder to click, seeing how close I am here. Let me see if I can take this one. Maybe he won't be able to get it in time. He'll have... Do need to gather, actually. Don't want to miss out on that 5,000 bonus. And he's already going for that. But this one's exposed. I should be able to grab it. Oh, and I got one here. Oh, we're still in first. Oh man, we can hold that and get the castle in. I would love to record a first place finish. That would be fun. Look at all these Cesares. My gosh, there's so many of them. All right, so we're getting down to the last minute here. We got to start thinking through how we're going to play this. So if I can get to a Cesares before the end of it, it's probably better value than sitting on a mine. But if I can't get to a Cesares and I need to sit on a mine, I'm going to use this frontier skill so I can at least get it quicker. So I'm going to send a couple to these level 2 mines just so I can at least get best gathering possible out of them. And if I keep having some Cesares, then I will grab them with the remaining marches. Try to split the difference a bit. "31 seconds. Nope. Won't be able to make it. It's not worth the speed up for that. Not for 1,500. All right, I don't see much else, so I'm just going to throw them in the mines here, try to get a couple extra little points out of it. I'll save one in case one spawns right near me. I don't think that's going to happen. All right, we gotta hold it. Let's hope none of these are whales sitting on the castle. Come on. Second. What happened? Oh, man. That's a ton more points. He definitely got top of the castle. Okay, so he got an extra 100,000 points, and I only got 7th. 6 seconds, though. That's impressive hold time. Yeah, it was just so many people. I would have needed fewer people and to get second or third to be able to beat that out. Sometimes that happens. There's 1 or 2 people who have the castle the whole time, and if you tag it, you get third, but unfortunately, that wasn't the case this time. But still, 450,000 points. That is really solid. And look, I'll be the first to admit, this had a lot of things going my way. I'll probably have to do another one where I actually have to use a little bit of different strategy, but just to show you too, it's not like I'm always getting lucky here. If I look at the historical rankings, you can see I'm regularly placing in the top 10. I'm still using the same strategy in my guide. It's just this one I didn't really have to scramble or adjust or anything. But it is something you can still consistently pull off if you know what you're doing. Yeah, see, I only got 35,000 copper. But even if I got second or third here, it still would have been close. I was more than 50,000 off. Yeah, he got it. Good game for him. But I will take those rewards for sure. I will definitely take 70 charm designs. That's going to be great come KVK. All right, folks. Well, thanks for watching. I hope this was as exhilarating for you as it was for me. And if not, maybe you at least learned a little thing or two from the commentary. I appreciate the support as always. Good luck on your next Eternity's Reach. And happy gaming out there.